Hey guys, what's up? NS Evolution here. Okay, so today I'm gonna go through my N64 boxed systems that I have. But I wanted to start out by just showing these ones that I have. They're more rare games, I guess I have. This one is not as rare, but I have them in these nice N64 cases. This one's not as rare, but it was cool that. So it's Conkers Bad Fur Day. I traded for it at a store, and yeah, pretty cool. I never was into it, but it was kind of really popular. And then I was able to get my hands on the booklet somehow. So I do have the booklet. So if I come across the box, I'll have, pretty cool set there. And then another my rarest N64 game, I think. I have a boxed game here that is pretty hard to get. I'm not sure if it's rarer than this one, but I know this one was expensive when I got it. The label isn't the best, but I know it's a rarer game, and it's Worms Armageddon. As you can see, it has sticker and a little bit of label damage there. But I think I remember paying $105 for this, if I remember right. I don't know what it's worth now, but yeah, I didn't pay cash. Okay, so I used to go to this store all the time. It's closed down since, but I would trade in a bunch of stuff that I would buy at flea markets and different things that was cheaper, and then I'd take it there and trade it in, get trade, and buy more expensive items that I wanted instead of paying. Let's say I'd pay $50 for all this stuff, and I'd get enough credit that I could buy more expensive things that I wanted, instead of paying the price, which is, I think, kind of a smart thing to do. So let's start by showing the complete in-box games that I have. And I have, let's start here. For N64, I have Tetrisphere. Now, I've never played this game, but the box is in really good shape. You guys can see that. I have them all in protective cases, just because they are in good shape. Next one, if I think it's harder to get or whatever, the next one I'll let you know. Rocket Robot on Wheels is the next one I have. N64 is a near and dear console to my heart. I got it. It was my third video game system I ever had. I got it like in 98, probably 98 probably 98. I think it came out in 97, I think, or 96. I think I probably had 97 or 98. I can't really remember. Here's Country Club Golf, True Golf Classics. So there's that one. I remember playing, Mario Kart, and I just remember the controller. I was like, whoa, this controller is so cool. Battle Tank, intense 1 to 4 player action. So the thing about the N64 is they had 4 controller ports, which was great. My mom always babysitted people and stuff so we could play 4 players. And me and my sister played Mario Kart like all the time. Mario Kart was a huge game for us. Like I said, we played it all the time. It was just a really awesome game back then. Yeah, we played it a lot, fought a lot over it. So I have a lot of good memories of that. Let's see what my next one is here. Next stack of games is... Now, this is the one that's harder to get in box, and this is complete. And that is, I think this is probably, it might be there with Worms Armageddon. The box is a little ripped up, a little damaged, but not too bad. And that is Rat Attack, sorry. Complete in box. So yeah, I've never played that either. Yeah, I'm not, so I have a lot of games, so I don't play every game that I own. I mean, it'd be impossible. I personally own, I don't know, maybe close to 2,000 games, so it'd be almost impossible. The next one is Scooby Doo Classic Creep Capers. Never played this one either, but the box was nice and the game, you know, it was in good shape, so I picked it up. Bassmasters 2000. I do like fishing games. I remember me and my cousin used to play a fishing game on the Sega Genesis growing up a little bit. Donald Duck Going Quackers. I've never played this game either, but the box and everything was in really good shape, so I went ahead and got it. A lot of times, like a place will have, like flea markets or other places will have games complete in box, and they're really not charging that much more than a loose copy, so I just spend the extra and get it. Bomberman 64, which this box is like brand new. Like, it is nuts, the condition of this box. But yeah, I've never played this either. Bomberman 64. Okay, let's start here. Now here's some games I have played. Mario Kart 64, like I said, played this a lot. Love this game. Man, it's between this one and another game that I have that's my favorite N64 games. This game is just so much fun. I can't even explain to you how much fun we've had with this. Actually, a couple years ago, not a couple, probably like 5, we had 2 other couples over, and we had a tournament, 4 players at a time, and about it, and played it like old school. It was a lot of fun. Next one is Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time complete. And this is one that I actually had to put together over time. I had the game, then I got the instructions, and then I had an offer. I found a box. So, not mint, but complete Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is really cool. Next up is another one I had to put together over time. When you're a collector, you do that. Sometimes you'll pick up a booklet here, you'll pick up a game here, you'll pick up a box here, and then you'll complete it together. Super Mario 64 was another one that I pieced together. And this is a game I never played as a kid, actually. I never did play this one as a kid. I didn't have it, so that was the reasoning. I did never play it. Next up is Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko, and it has the gecko being Gex 316, like Austin 316. Because at this time, dude, wrestling was huge. Like, wrestling was nuts. This is how popular it was, as you see. Never played Gex. Next one is Mickey's Speedway USA. Just to play on Mario Kart 64. Definitely not as good. I have played this. It's actually, I don't think it looks that good, to tell you the truth. The graphics, to me, don't look that good. But yeah, I have played that one. I'm just kind of stacking these games because I got them all stacked up. I don't want them to fall. But so our next game here is Space Invaders. And this is the classic take, or a modern take on a classic game. So, Space Invaders. Next up is a game that I loved as a kid. Played it a ton. Me and my sister and probably my cousins and stuff. Was very hyped for this movie. So, yeah, the game just added to that. And that's Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, the pod racer game. Love it. The artwork is really weird, though. I don't know why it has, what's his name, Gungeon or whatever frick. I mean, I know he was Anakin's dude, but I don't know. Don't know why he's there. But yeah, I love this, dude. You felt like you're going so fast at certain points. It's pretty crazy. Next one I have is Wipeout 64. And it's a very nice box. Very nice. So yeah, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know that I'm getting very close to a complete N64 set, North American. I count the boxes, the games in the boxes, then the loose as one. And I think I'm at like 200, and there's like only like 260, I think, games, something like that. So I'm not that many games off at this point. But I've just slowed down buying games with the way it's going on, and I kind of got into toys a lot. But I still have all my games. I haven't sold any. But yeah, so I got Bomberman Hero next in the box, and this box is really nice shape. I mean, minty. Never played a Bomberman game, so maybe I'll have to give that a try sometime. Here's a game I had growing up. Loved it, played it a bunch because I was a Star Wars nerd. But this is Star Wars Rogue Squadron. This game I loved. I seriously played it a ton. It's great. You're just flying around shooting stuff, either in the desert, in space, or whatever. So yeah, love it. Love this game. Last but not least is a game that probably is my favorite game on the N64. It's got to be. I think Mario Kart 2 has to take a seat back to this one, and that is GoldenEye. I love GoldenEye. Played it all the way through, beat it, loved it. It was like the first time I ever played a shooting game like this, of course. I didn't have a computer or anything, so I wasn't into Doom. So this is the first game that I played that was shooting, and it blew my mind. So I loved it. And yeah, 007, man. And that's another one I had to piece together over time. So, okay, guys, that's my N64 boxed collection. You got to see some of my rare games. So a couple, I don't have that many for N64. But I'm looking at some of my loose N64. I'm looking at Super Smash Bros., Zelda Majora's Mask, Pokemon Stadium 2, Mario Party 3, Snowboard Kids 2, some of those other more desired ones. But maybe next time I'll do some Sega Genesis games or something. Or I'll do some of my most rare Nintendo games. Or something like that. I'll throw something together. Okay, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.